Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wethersfield High School for the following contest between the visiting Nor'easters of Newington and your Wethersfield Eagles. The following contest is being conducted under the direction of Assistant Principal and Athletic Director Mr. Mike Maltese and Principal Mrs. Siobhan O'Connor. Sports medicine services are provided by Hartford Hospital Athletic Trainer Mr. Scott Applebaum. It is the hope of the high school administration, game officials, coaches, and players that the spectators will enjoy the contest in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Please note that the use of profanity and inappropriate behavior will not be tolerated at any student-centered events. We, the students, athletes, and staff of Wethersfield High School, are proud of our school and want to extend a warm welcome to our guests. Also a reminder tonight that all spectators in the building this evening must be wearing a mask or face covering over their mouths and nose at all times during this evening's contest. Thank you, and please enjoy the game. It's time now for this evening's starting lineup. First, for visiting Newington, number 3, Gavin Gray. Number 12, Gray Guest. Number 21, Nate Gagliardi. Number 35, Noah Carlson. And number 42, Sean Hurley. The Nor'easters are led by head coach Ed Quick. And now for your Wethersfield Eagles. Starting first, number 2, Robert Luis Rivera. Number 12, Thomas Dizes. Number 5, Jack to us by the Wethersfield High School Choral Bears.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in. My name is Josh Barber here for Blue Eagle News, and we are in the WHS Gymnasium tonight for the final game of the season for WHS boys basketball. And they are playing against rival Newington, the Eagles against the Nor'easters tonight. Big game here for both teams. Wethersfield trying to go out with their season with a win. They're trying to end their season with a win. Newington trying to keep their seed in the CCC tournament, as Trey Guest, number 12, will be taking the tip against number 23, Andrew Knapp. We're just moments away from tip-off here. Guest will win it right over to Hurley. He's got it. Now onto the wing for number 3. That's Gavin Gray, who will put up a shot that won't fall. Rebounded by Knapp, and we're already going here with offense and defense. Fast-paced offense and defense, I should say. As now here's Ruiz Rivera in the corner. Ball stolen by Guest. He'll push it up to Hurley now. He'll stop, put up a shot, and that'll fall for the first points of the game. So now here's Daly. Getting it over to Ruiz Rivera. Now cutting inside the perimeter is Freitas. Now down low for Feliciano. Feliciano trying to do something here with it, trying to find the open man. Now a cutting Ruiz Rivera will put up a shot that won't fall. Rebounded by Gavin Gray. For the Nor'easters, he's pushing the ball up the court. Here's Hurley on the wing. He'll drive with it. Now back out for number 35. That's Noah Thoraldson. 21, that's Nick Gagliardi. So here's Guest. Gagliardi takes one step in and will take it back outside the perimeter. Gray. Here's Guest with it once again. One step. Shot from the free throw line won't fall. Rebounded by Daly. Now he's holding it for a bit, waiting for the play to develop. Getting over to Freitas on the wing. Feliciano looking to post up on Hurley. Knapp on the other wing now for Daly. Back up top for Ruiz Rivera for 3. That won't fall, front rimmed and off the backboard as it doesn't go for him. As now here's Hurley on the other side for 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by Daly, nearly stolen right there by Gagliardi. Daly will keep possession for Wethersfield, however. Crosses midcourt, getting over to Freitas on the wing. Wethersfield in white, Newington in the navy. So now here's Freitas. He'll drive, stops, put up a shot. That won't fall. Mid-range shot from the free throw line will not fall for Jack Freitas and for Wethersfield. There's Gagliardi down to a wide open Hurley. He'll put one up. That won't go, as it looked like it was tipped right there by Feliciano. Good contest by him. No foul called there. As now here's Ruiz Rivera getting it down low for Feliciano. He'll put up a shot for Wethersfield. That won't go. Rebounded by Gray. Non-stop action here so far. Here's Gray. He'll put up a shot that won't fall. Rebounded by Feliciano. Thoraldson will take a trip right there. He gets up. He's doing fine. Nice screen right there by Feliciano. Daly just can't keep control of the ball. Back to Feliciano for a mid-ranger. That won't fall. Now here's Gagliardi with it. Now here's Gray for 3. That'll go! So now here's Daly with it. Getting it over to Ruiz Rivera. Now Feliciano looking for somebody. Up top for Knapp. On the wing for Daly. Looking for something here. Nice pick set right there by Knapp. Daly trying to feed it inside for Knapp. Gets caught up in the traffic there. Initially picked up by Gagliardi. Now here's Hurley. Gray. He'll drive baseline. Stops. Kicking it out for Hurley. Good ball movement now as there's Thoraldson. Long 2 right there. Won't fall for him. Rebounded by Knapp. Given right to Daly. Newington been playing very good recently. Started off the year slow, but have picked up. And now they have a record of 10-9 as there's a nice pass inside to Knapp, who will lay it up and in. Now here's Gagliardi on the wing for Hurley. He's moving around the perimeter. Now Gray. Gagliardi for 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by Guest, who will put it up and in. Wethersfield will call a timeout. 4-7 is the score, or 7-4, I should say. Or Newington calls the timeout, it seems. Newington 30-second timeout called. 7-4 is the score here. Exactly halfway through with 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Newington up 3 right now. Still a 1-possession game. No fouls for each team. Talking to Coach Quick before the game, he said that his coaching philosophy is just to take it 1 game at a time. And he said that he wasn't even focused on the seeding for the CCC tournament. And that he was just focused on winning this game. Now here's a bit of a full court press from Newington. Ruiz Rivera trying to get it up to Freitas. He'll lose it, regaining possession. They got to get it across the court. And that's a 10-second violation right there.
10-second violation, Newington ball.
Hurley comes back into the game now. Number 5, Freddie Martinez is now in there as well for Newington. He was not a part of their starting lineup. And here's Martinez already driving baseline, trying to get it over to Guest. That won't go. Now here's Daly on the other end for Wethersfield. Ruiz Rivera in the corner, being guarded by Hurley. Now back over to Daly, who's up top at the logo, trying to set up the offense. Freitas on the wing, down low for TJ Smith. Now back for Freitas, who puts up a 3. That'll be airballed, rebounded by Gray, tipped right there by Daly, but Martinez ends up with the ball for Newington. So now here's Gray for 3 from the wing. That'll go! Newington with a couple nice 3s here in the early goings as Knapp will lose that ball out of bounds. 3:03 left, 10-4 is the score. Newington with the lead. Gagliardi with it. Now inside the paint for Guest, but that pass is stolen by Knapp after it was bobbled by Guest. As now here's Daly. Ruiz Rivera. He'll drive with it. No and 1 for him, however. He'll be going to the line for 2 shots.
Newington foul is that's number 3.
Talking to Coach Finelli before the game, he said on the defensive end, they got to, defend the ball, and they can't allow any direct drives, and so far that hasn't really happened for them. As Ruiz Rivera makes his first free throw. When I say it hasn't really happened for them, I mean Newington hasn't really gotten any clean drives to the basket. They're always met. Ruiz Rivera will make the second one as well, making this a 10-6 game with 2:42 to go. Hurley inbounds it over to number 33, that's Adam Alexander. As Alexander will tip the ball out of bounds off of a long pass that was out of his reach.
Out of bounds, the Eagles possession.
Great hustle right there by Alexander, attempting to keep it inbounds. As now here's Freitas on the wing. Now Knapp at the top of the key. Daly. Freitas was wide open for about a second there, and that window closed quickly. Daly trying to force a pass inside to Knapp. Loose ball picked up by Smith, and there will be a foul. Apparently the foul was assessed to Trey Guest, even though he wasn't in the game. Referee put up a 1 and a 2, so I would assume that it was number 21, Nick Gagliardi, as now here's Ruiz Rivera for 3. That won't fall for him. Nearly getting his own rebound. Ball saved by Gagliardi. Now here's Guest pushing it on the offensive end. He'll put up a mid-range shot, and that'll fall for Newington. 1:55 to go. 12-6 is the score. 1 foul in this game so far, and it was assessed to Trey Guest. However, like I said before, it was probably Nick Gagliardi, as now here's Andrew Knapp with a nice mid-range shot for Wethersfield to get them within 4 points. 12-8 now the score. So now here's Alexander. Trying to have a nice no-look kick, I should say, to Guest as he double dribbles right there. Noah Thorlton will come back into the game now for Newington. Coach Quick looking for those top 6 guys to step up tonight, like they have been recently. As now here's Daly on the wing. Knapp. Wethersfield swinging around the perimeter now. Here's Freitas. He'll drive, stopping. Now here's Smith. He'll drive, kicking. Knapp in the corner. Now here's Daly for 3, long 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by Guest. Good boxing out right there by Guest to make sure Smith didn't get that rebound. Now here's Alexander driving baseline. His pass is tipped and ends up being stolen by Wethersfield, specifically TJ Smith. Now here's Ruiz Rivera with it. Feliciano will come into the game for Wethersfield at the next stoppage. Gray will come into the game for the next stoppage for Newington. Now here's Freitas with it, moving around the perimeter. Knapp Over to Daly, being guarded by Gagliardi. Daly trying to feed it inside for Smith. He does, right under the basket, back out for Daly. He'll stop, put up a shot, and that'll fall. 2-point game now. 12-10 is the score with 19 seconds left. If I'm Newington, I'm saving this for last shot here. Trying to run the clock down. As now here's Martinez on the wing. Over to Gagliardi up top. He'll drive with it. Now over to Martinez for a three that won't fall. Rebounded by Ruiz Rivera. He'll put up a shot off the backboard. 12-10 is your score at the end of one. 12-10 Newington with the lead here going into the first intermission between quarters. Very evenly matched game currently between these two teams. Newington looked like they were going to run away with it for a bit here. Wethersfield ended up pulling themselves back into the game. Wethersfield playing pretty good defense so far, which is something that we don't see as often. Granted, Coach Finelli did say that they have to be a four-quarter team instead of just a fourth-quarter team. So they're going to have to play all four quarters like it is their last, which is ironic because this is their last game of the season, last game for these seniors, and they definitely want to go out on top here. 2 fouls for Newington in that quarter. Very low fouling quarter, I would say myself, with there only being 2. Both assists to Newington, as I said. No fouls for Wethersfield. Feliciano, Daly, Smith, Freitas, and Ruiz Rivera out there for Wethersfield. Gagliardi, Martinez, Gray, Thoraldson, and Guest out there for Newington, as Jack Freitas will inbound the ball to get the second quarter started. Now here's Daly with it, crosses half court for Wethersfield. Gene Smith was wide open inside the paint. Once again, Daly trying to force that pass in there, ends up going off of a Newington player. So now here's Feliciano, over to Freitas in the corner. He's trying to force that pass inside. Here's Martinez on the other end for Newington, laying it up and in. Right now, a big source of turnovers for Wethersfield is the fact that they're just trying to force passes inside the paint, but Newington is clogging up those passing lanes nearly immediately as Daly dribbles himself, crosses up his own ankles. Looks like he's a bit hurt right there. As now Ruiz Rivera will put up a shot that won't fall. Rebounded by Feliciano. He'll try and post up on Martinez. And that'll be an offensive foul on Jomar Feliciano.
His first foul of the game.
Feliciano's first, his team's first. Sean Hurley comes back into the game. Now here's Gray, right back to Guest. He'll go up with it. No foul there. Put back by Thoraldson won't fall either. Second chance opportunity does not go Newington's way. Now here's Ruiz Rivera on the other end. He'll put up a shot that won't fall. Rebounded by Hurley, given to Gray. Gray pushing the ball now for Newington. He just goes right inside the perimeter, puts up a shot from the free throw line, that won't fall, and now there will be a foul. On number 35, Noah Thoraldson.
Second for Wethersfield, number 23, Andrew Knapp.
Newington loses this game, they fall to 500.
That foul is Darrellson's.
Their record is 10-9 currently, as now here's Ruiz Rivera. Down to a wide open Feliciano. He's got some time to take that shot. Ends up putting it off the back rim, or the back of the rim from where he was standing, I should say. So now here's Gray. He'll pick up his dribble, giving it to Gagliardi for 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by Feliciano. Given to Daly. Now here's Freitas on the wing. He'll drive, stop, kick. Now a pass to Ruiz Rivera. About one step inside the perimeter, won't go. Rebounded up to Hurley for a mid-ranger. That won't fall. Daly nearly hits Freitas out of bounds right there. So now here's Daly trying to put the moves on Gagliardi. Giving it over to Knapp in the corner. Daly Ruiz Rivera, Feliciano. Wethersfield swinging around the perimeter now. Here's Ruiz Rivera for three. That'll go! 1 point game here. 14-13 is the score with 5:35 left in the second quarter. So now here's Gray with it on the offensive end for Newington. Handing it off to Guest. He's trying to put the moves on Freitas, and Jack Freitas will be called for a foul.